Namaste, yogis. My name is Matea, and today we're going to practice an easy sequence that is going to help us loosen up our hips and give our lower back some love. Start in a nice, comfortable seated position. If your hips are already feeling a little bit tight or sore and you have a block, you can use it and sit on your block. That sometimes feels more comfortable. And then simply close your eyes and take a moment to find your stillness. Allow your hips to root into the ground or into your block. Finding the connection with the earth beneath you. Lengthen your spine, finding good posture all the way from your lower back, vertebrae by vertebrae, up to the back of your neck, and all the way up to the crown of your head. Allowing the energy and the breath to flow smoothly up and down your spinal column. Begin to bring your awareness to the tip of your nose and the breath coming in and the breath coming out. Simply taking a few deep inhales in, exhaling it all out, inhaling deeply through your nose. Exhale into your nose or your mouth, whatever feels best. A few more times like so. Deep full inhales in. Full, complete exhales out. And finding that perfect rhythm of breath. Maintain your breath deep and conscious throughout your yoga practice. Once you're ready, slowly begin to open your eyes, bring your awareness back. And then here with an inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Spread the fingers wide, lengthen the spine, and exhale, float your hands down. A few more times like so. Deep breath, then reach up. Exhale it out. One more like so. Deep inhale and reach up. Exhale, let it go. Now from here, bring your fingertips in front of you. Spine is nice and long and gently begin to walk it forward as far as it feels comfortable. Lengthen your spine, your hips stay on the ground or on your block, and simply breathe into your lower back. Deep inhales in. Full exhales out. Here with an inhale, slowly lift your head up, gently walk your hands back, coming to neutral. Switch your legs, so whatever shin was up front, bring it closer to your body. One more time with an inhale, sweep your arms up, lengthen the spine, reach forward, drop your hands down, and then this time walk your hands all the way over to the right side and drop your head back down. So we're going to give our left side body a nice gentle stretch here. Deep inhales in, full exhales out. With an inhale, slowly lift your head up, gently walk your hands back to center and then all the way over to the other side. With an inhale, lift your head up, walk your hands to center, gently walk them back, coming into a seat. If you're using your block, remove it and come into a tabletop position on your mat. Coming onto all fours, palms are right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. With an inhale, lift your head up, your hips up, belly sink slow. And with an exhale, round your spine, tucking the chin into your chest, your tailbone under for cat and cow stretches. A few more times like so. With an inhale, really opening the heart. With an exhale, really rounding the spine as you pull everything in towards the midline. A few more times like so, moving with your breath. And if there's any other organic movement that would feel good, you're welcome to take it. You can shift forward and back, side to side. Check in with your hips, check in with your lower back and shoulders. Noticing how your body is feeling today. And once you're ready, simply transition into a downward facing dog, tucking your toes under, lifting your hips up and back. If you're feeling some tightness in the backs of your legs, your hamstrings, that's totally normal. You can soften your knees and simply press your heart towards your legs to lift your hips up high and maintain the spine long. Deep inhale, sun. Full exhales out. Then from here, soften your knees, look forward, walk your feet to meet your hands at the front of your mat for a forward fold. Feet are parallel to each other here. You can also always use your blocks. Inhale, look halfway up, lengthen. Hands can also come to your knees or your shins. And then with an exhale, fold in just a little bit deeper. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, look halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in. With an inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Sweep your arms to the sky. Deep inhale. Exhale only if it feels good, a little bit of a back bend. Inhale, come to center and exhale, fold it forward with control. Inhale, look halfway up, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees and step your left leg back. So right foot is forward, left leg back for a long lunge. Fingertips can be on the ground or you can use your blocks here as well, whatever feels best. Deep full inhale, set. Full complete exhale out. So we're checking in with our hips here. Back leg is nice and strong. Deep inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower the back knee down and sweep your arms up whenever you're ready for a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Set the hips down, lengthen the spine and lift your heart. Deep inhale, send. Full exhales out. We're breathing here. I'm just gonna fix my hair for a moment. One deep breath here. And then on exhale, slowly float your hands down and begin to walk them back. Left hip on top of your left knee. Straighten the right leg, flex the foot. Now, if you can't get your fingertips to the ground and right leg straight, then again, by all means, use your blocks if you have them. With an inhale, lengthening the spine. With an exhale, folding in. We're just breathing here. Giving our hamstrings a nice gentle stretch in our half splits. Deep full inhale, send. Full complete exhales out. With an inhale, look halfway up, rebend into your right knee. Bring both hands inside of your right foot and toe the right foot out to the side. Sitting low into your hips. If you want to go deeper, you can lower down to your forearms. If you have a block, you're halfway there, you can use your block as well. Let your breath help you as you soften into your pose. Full inhale, send. Full complete exhales out. Then here with an inhale, slowly come up on your palms with or without your block. And with an inhale, sweep your right arm all the way up to the sky to twist to the right. If you want to go deeper, just an option. You can bend the back knee, reach around with your hand to grab your foot, and then bring the heel closer to your glutes towards your heel, right shoulder back. Deep breath in. And exhale, slowly untwist, coming back to center. Move your blocks out of the way. Plank your palms, tuck the back toes under, step it back for plank position. Top of a push-up. You can always use your knees and bring them to the ground if you need to. Deep inhale. Exhale, shift forward, lower all the way down into your belly. Again, you can use your knees if you'd like. Untuck your toes, 3 cobra rolls. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. Moving with your breath. Shoulders back. Exhale, lower down. One more leg. So deep inhale. And exhale, lower down. Stay on your knees and shift back into child's pose. Big toes together. Open the knees wide. Send your hips back. Lengthen the spine. And drop your head down. We want to drop our hips low towards our heels. But if that doesn't feel good on your knees, you don't have to go that far. You can also use your block to sit on. Whenever you feel ready, slowly begin to rise up. Finding your tabletop, hips neutral, and then making your way back into your downward facing dog. Deep inhale, set. Full exhales out. In your down dog, soften your knees. Walk your feet to meet your hands at the front of your mat. Inhale, look halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, fold just a little bit deeper. You can shake your head, yes or no. Here you can soften to your knees if you need to. And then from here, cup your heels with your hands, bend your knees, bring your belly to your thighs, and pull yourself in for a deep forward fold. And maintaining that connection belly to thigh, we're trying to wiggle our elbows behind our calves. We're going to pull ourselves in and play with straightening our legs. Obviously, the legs don't have to go all the way straight. Inhale, send. Full exhale, out. And from here, slowly release fingertips in front of you. Inhale, look halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, fold, soften your knees and step your right leg back. So this time left leg is forward, right leg back for a long lunge. If you have your blocks and you want to use them, you can. We're breathing here. And from here, drop the back knee down. Sweep your arms up. So this up, slow lengthen the spine. This time interlock your fingers, bring your palms behind your head and press your head back. Just squeeze your shoulders together, opening your heart. From here, look forward, slowly release, float your hands down. Both hands inside of your left foot, toe heel to the left foot out to the side. You can stay up here. You can lower down to your forearms. You can use your block if you're halfway there. Breathing into your stretch, spine is long, relax into your hips, but also relax your shoulders and the back of your neck. With an exhale, inhale, slowly come up in your palms. With an inhale, swoop your left arm all the way up to the sky. If you want to go deeper and your knee feels okay, you can bend that back knee, grab your foot, and then give yourself a nice, juicy quad stretch, pressing the heel towards the glute, glute to the heel, deep breath. Then exhale, slowly untwist, coming back to center. Point your palms with control, make your way back into a pulling position, top of a push-up. Holding here for a moment, nice and strong, deep inhale, and exhale, shift forward, lower all the way down onto your belly. And then with an inhale, lift your chest up and come onto your forearms for Sphinx pose. Elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Lift your heart, we're breathing here. Deep inhale, send. Full exhales out. If you want a deeper stretch, you can bend your knees, point your toes towards your head. If you want an even deeper stretch, you can gently press your head towards your toes. No need to go far. Open your heart. And exhale, slowly lower down. Take a little break here. You can make a pillow with your hands, resting your head down. And just breathe here. You can bend your knees and windshield wiper your feet from side to side if that feels good. As you come back to center, bring your palms right underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Here you can walk your dog, bending one knee, extending the opposite heel towards the ground and switching. Deep inhales in, full exhales out. And with control, slowly soften your knees, come down onto your mat and find a comfortable seat. In our comfortable seat, we're going to give our hips a little bit more of a stretch in double pigeon or firelock pose. Start with your right shin parallel with the front of your mat, knee in line with your hip. Left leg comes up and over. Our goal is to get our ankle on top of the knee, knee on top of the ankle. You can always use your blocks here if you'd like. If this is feeling too tight, your knee is too high up, you can also try figure four instead, and then you can work on how close or far your foot is away from your body. Now, if you're here, lengthen the spine. We're breathing. Deep inhales in, full exhales out. If you want a deeper stretch, you can fold forward, and you can actually use your block here as well. The more we fold forward, more of a stretch we're going to feel in our lower back. You can close your eyes, soften to your hips, relax your shoulders, and simply breathe here. Deep full inhales in, full complete exhales out. Then inhale, slowly lift your head up, walk your hands back if you're folding forward. Take your top foot, drop it down onto the ground, bottom heel comes in. Both sitting bones are on the ground, lengthen the spine. For here, we're gonna twist towards your knee that is on the top, which should be your left side. Left hand behind you, inhale, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, either hug your knee in or hook your elbow outside of your knee. So with each inhale, we're lengthening. With each exhale, twisting just a little bit deeper, looking over your shoulder behind you. Deep inhales in, full exhales out. Good. Look forward, slowly untwist. Twist to the other side just for a moment, bringing your spine back to neutral. And then look forward, unwind your legs, extend them out and just shake them out a bit. Relax to your hips. Here we're preparing for the other side. Bend your knees, left knee is down. Knee in line with your hip. Right shin comes up and over. Ankle on top of the knee, knee on top of the ankle. One side might feel different than the other. For me, this knee is a little bit higher. This hip is a little bit tighter. That's completely and totally normal. Do whatever feels right on the side of your body. If you want to lean forward, you can. Deep inhales in, full exhales out. Soften and relax here. Close your eyes. We tend to carry a lot of tension in our hips, in our lower back. Our first and second chakras are lower energy centers that connect us with our family, with our tradition, with our past, with our partners, our creativity, our relationships. So whatever you might be carrying here that you no longer need, just let it go. And then inhale, slowly lift your head up, gently walk your hands back. Take the top foot, drop it down onto the ground, bottom heel comes in. Lengthen the spine, this time we're twisting towards the right. Sweep your left arm up, exhale, hook your elbow outside of the knee. With each inhale, lengthening the spine. With each exhale, twisting just a little bit deeper. Look forward, slowly untwist. Twist to the other side just for a moment. Bring your spine back to neutral. And then unwind your legs, extend them out and shake them out a bit. From here, open your legs nice and wide into a straddle. If you want to turn on your mat like I am, you can. You can also use your block here. So if you're feeling some tightness in your lower back, that's totally fine. You can help yourself. You can gently rotate your thighs inwards, one side and then the other. And our first goal is to get our spine long, shoulders over the hips. So if you're rounding, see, you can work on tilting that pelvis forward. You can even bring your hands behind you. Just work on that spine nice and long, core slightly engaged. Then if you want to go deeper, you can lean forward, again leaning with your belly first, then the chest, and then finally your head. If you want to use your block here, you can. There are a few different variations. Wherever we are, spine is nice and long, and we're breathing here. Deep inhales in. Full exhales out. Flex your feet so your toes and your knees are pointing straight up. We'll let your breath help you relax into your pose. Then inhale, slowly begin to lift your head up, gently walk your hands back. Walk your hands towards your right leg, spine is nice and long, lengthen, exhale, fold it in just a little bit deeper. So we're going to intensify the stretch on this side. And with an inhale, slowly lift your head up, spine is long, walk your hands all the way over to the other side, gently twist into your torso through your hips, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. And then inhale, slowly lift your head up, walk yourself back to center. Now coming to seated, bend your knees. You can grab behind them for support. Place your feet flat onto the ground, hip width apart, reach arms forward. Make sure you have enough space behind you to recline back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, pull the belly in, and begin to lower down slowly with control, engaging your core. Deep inhale, send. Full exhales out, moving with awareness. The slower we're going, the more we're working. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower down, stabilizing the core. One more deep breath here. And then exhale, slowly lower all the way down onto the ground. Reach arms overhead, extend your legs out, point your toes, give yourself a full body stretch. And so begin to bend your knees and hug them into your chest, giving yourself a nice big squeeze. You can rock it from side to side if it feels good. You can do little circles, big circles, massaging your lower back. From here, coming back to center, drop your feet down with your knees bent. Your feet are hip width apart, squeeze your shoulder blades together. With an inhale, we're going to lift our hips up, And if you have a block, you can do a restorative bridge pose. If you're going without a block, you're simply going to go into a regular bridge. So if you have a block, you can place it on your sacrum, which is the lowest part of your spine. And you have a few different height settings. Find the one that feels right for you. Then making sure that your knees don't roll away from each other, which is very common. Your knees are in line with your hips. That's the safest position for your lower back. And relax arms by your side, lift the chin away from the chest. There's always space in your throat. And simply breathe here. Deep inhales in. Full exhales out. One deep breath here. Solid, press your feet firmly into the ground. Lift your hips up a little bit higher, just enough to remove your block. Lower them all the way down into the ground. Bring your feet wide to the width of your mat, knees together to touch. One palm to your belly, one to your heart, and close your eyes for a moment. This is a very simple restorative position that brings your sacrum to the ground to a neutral position. Deep inhales in. Full exhales out. With your next inhale, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. You can rock it from side to side if it feels good. And then from here, open your arms wide into your wrists are in line with the shoulder, and gently drop your knees over to the left side, coming into a twist. You can turn your head towards the right. Both shoulders stay on the ground. We're breathing here. Again, you can close your eyes if that feels good. Deep inhales in. Full exhales out. With your next inhale, slowly begin to untwist. Bring your head and your knees back to center, and then drop your knees all the way over to the right side, into the left. Very simple, very effective poses that you can do every day before you go to bed. Very healthy for your lower back, releasing the tension of everyday life and work. With an inhale, slowly begin to untwist, coming back to center. And then from here, open your knees wide, bring your elbows inside of your knees, and grab the outside edges of your feet for happy baby pose. Bend your knees deeply, and you can rock it from side to side. One final gentle massage for your hips, for your lower back. You can play with it just like a happy baby, straightening one leg and then the other. Maybe straightening both legs wide into a straddle. Whatever organic movements feel good to wrap up your practice with, you're welcome to take them now. And eventually we're going to meet in a butterfly position on our mat. Soles of the feet together, opening the knees wide. You can relax your arms by your side or reach them overhead and close your eyes. Deep breaths in. Full exhales out. Whenever you're ready, slowly extend your legs out. Relax your arms by your side. Take your time to get yourself nice and comfortable. And spend a few moments here in stillness, finding a state of balance, of peace. Relaxing your whole body completely. And letting your mind find a happy place, a peaceful place. Enjoy your final meditation. taking a deep full inhale and a full complete exhale out. Gentle bring your movements back into your body. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, maybe rocking your head from side to side. With an inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Extend your legs out, point your toes, give yourself a nice full body stretch. Slowly begin to bend your knees one at a time and roll over to your favorite side, coming into a fetal position. Moving gently with awareness, enjoying this last few moments of stillness, of peace. And then once you feel ready, slowly begin to make your way back up, finding a comfortable seat. In your seat with an inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, float your hands down. One more like so, deep breath. Then reach up. Exhale it out. And bring your palms together in front of your heart. Find a few moments to seal your practice. And to set a positive intention for the rest of your day ahead. Sharing a few positive words with yourself. Words of care, love, and encouragement. One final time, deep breath in. Exhale it out. And thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.